I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I love doing this as a job. I love being a YouTuber. I love going to tournaments. I love talking to fans. However, sometimes something happens that just makes me scratch my head and then gets me frustrated. And instead of just making a knee-jerk reaction video, I wanted to take a couple weeks and actually really think about how this happened, what it actually implies, and also if it can be fixed. So the incident that I'm talking about, and I don't know every detail, I was not there, so I'm just kind of going off of what I've seen and what I've heard. Basically what happened is that Farfa, a European YouTuber, was disqualified from the UK Nationals a couple weeks ago, specifically because he was vlogging before the event. He was not maliciously filming anyone. I think of, when I say something like that, what I mean is if you think back to that Magic player that would go around taking his picture next to people's butt cracks, obviously that's hilarious, but it's not, I mean, if you were the people he's taking pictures of, you wouldn't be super thrilled, and that guy actually got banned because of it. But Farfa was not doing that. He was literally just vlogging with his friends, very similar to if any of you guys, any non-YouTubers, were at an event with your cell phone, Snapchatting your friends, you're still recording video, all that kind of stuff. And that's what he got disqualified for. Now, the reason I waited for this video is because I wanted to see what Konami did. I wanted to see if he got banned, as he announced a couple days ago, well, maybe a little bit more than a couple days ago, depending on when this video goes up. But he recently announced that he did not get banned. Konami did not ban him, so that's good. I mean, that is good. But at the end of the day, he shouldn't have been disqualified. It shouldn't be even in the policy documents that you can't record footage. And I've talked about a lot of these ideas recently, a couple months ago, in a video titled Konami Doesn't Understand Yu-Gi-Oh! And in that video, I kind of talk about how Konami really does promote Duel Links a lot. They actually really help out the Duel Links YouTubers all the time. They give them free stuff. And one of the things that I noted in that video, maybe a little too critically, was that Konami actually gave a bunch of super small channels relative to the rest of YouTubing realm. They gave them free product, which I thought was a little curious, not because I don't want channels to get free product, I'm totally fine with that, but because they're kind of ignoring the TCG side, and they're ignoring way bigger channels on the TCG side as well. And throughout that video, I kind of kept coming back to the fact too that Konami doesn't value YouTubing. That's simply what it comes down to. They don't value YouTubing, and in some cases, that's fine. And actually, and a lot of people disagree with me on this, if Konami was completely neutral to YouTubing, and they just never talked about us, but they also didn't punish us, I'd be okay with that. I actually would be. I'd be okay if Konami just didn't regard us at all. The problem is, and it's not even the problem when they're not giving us a positive reaction, the real issue is when for no reason at all they do this negative reaction, such as disqualifying Farfa from an event for vlogging with his friends, which even just saying that out loud gets me frustrated. I recorded this video a couple times. Maybe I went too much on a tangent, but just saying that, it doesn't sound right. It's not like he was maliciously recording people. He wasn't making fun of everyone. He was literally just vlogging with his friends, and he gets disqualified for that. Does that sound like a good policy? In that other video, I talked about how pretty much every other card game company and a lot of video game companies really do understand the YouTubing community and promote their channels. I think of like on the Hearthstone Facebook page, they are constantly promoting YouTubers talking about Hearthstone, sometimes channels that have talked about them critically. I think on that last video, a lot of people mentioned, well, why would you promote a channel that critically talks about Konami? And I think at the end of the day, really, even though there's maybe like 10% of videos that are sort of bashing Konami's practices, at the end of the day, all the YouTubers just want more people playing Yu-Gi-Oh! They just want more people going out there to tournaments. They want more people buying product. I think of all the times that I've mentioned cards in videos and people immediately go out and buy those products. When I open Legend, I mean, you can't really say that all those times that I open all those darn Legacy, Legendary Collection Kaiba editions, you can't honestly argue that not a single person that watched any of those videos, among those thousands of views, none of them saw that video and said, you know what, I'm gonna go buy one of those. That actually looked kind of fun. And in fact, you can go on those videos and see hundreds of comments from people that said the exact opposite, that they watched me open that and thought they would try their own luck at pulling a V Tiger Jet and that kind of stuff. And that matters. YouTubing matters. I mean, I have this like video idea written down from a while ago that's just like, does YouTubing matter? And I think like the solid conclusion that we can all come to, just like common sense wise, is of course it matters. Like, we're not always bashing the game, and like I said, I think the majority of videos are actually positive, just kind of looking at things that happen in the game or predicting things that are gonna happen, and that gets people excited. That gets people playing the game. And as someone that has a bigger following, I know this firsthand because every single time I've gone to an event in the past year, there are people coming up to me saying, I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh because of your videos. Now I'm at this tournament. Thank you so much. Those are people that without YouTube never would have gotten back into Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's what Konami is missing. And if they just ignored it, it would be okay, I guess. I mean, obviously I want them to like actually acknowledge the fact that the YouTubers with their millions of monthly views are helping them. If they just ignored it, it would be whatever. But the fact that they're actively choosing to disqualify YouTubers is ridiculous. The fact that it's in the policy documents that even lets them do that is ridiculous. I don't get it. Yes, YouTubers probably are giving Konami employees headaches every once in a while, but that's going to happen. No matter what medium you're in, no matter what you're doing, no matter how good you're doing it, there's always going to be a YouTuber that's going to complain. But also, you got to watch the hundreds of videos, or at least acknowledge them, that are positive, that are looking at the card game and saying, I love this game. All you have to look for, if you get too bogged down with like the bigger channels that are mocking Konami, I'm not going to name any names, but there are channels out there that like are constantly bashing Konami for reasons that really don't make a lot of sense. All you really have to do, you got to go and watch those smaller YouTubers that are just starting out, and they freaking love this game. They will post about it. They're not getting paid to talk about it, unlike a lot of us that do this as a job. They're just posting about Yu-Gi-Oh because they freaking love Yu-Gi-Oh. Why doesn't Konami acknowledge that? I don't understand why it's in the policy documents that they just can disqualify someone for filming, even though that video would have very well promoted the card game as a brand. Not to call anyone out or promote any other company specifically, but if you guys saw Nim, one of my friends and colleagues, he recently posted a video where he went to a Magic Grand Prix, and not only did Magic not ban him at that event, they retweeted that video on their actual Twitter page. Is Konami going to retweet a freaking YouTuber on any of their page? No, they're not going to, because they don't care about us, and actually they actively dislike us, and I don't understand why. It blows my mind that they are just missing this huge market. And it'd be one thing if they were consistently posting on their own YouTube channel, but outside of the like once a month or once every 2 months videos from Jerome, which by the way, not everyone appreciates, but I actually really like those videos. I watch pretty much every single one of them. Outside of that, and outside of just posting their entire live stream, it's not like we're taking away from their videos, because they're not posting videos. They basically just post commercials. That's like the most frequent content on the Konami official Facebook, or the Konami official YouTube page, is commercials for the new sets. Where, why aren't you just sending, I mean, in the past they've done this. I remember they did this with the movie pack, where they sent some YouTubers like the full set. YouTubers could talk about the cards. Why are they not doing that all the time, or at least more often than not? And I know that this came across the wrong way the last time I talked about this. I'm not asking for free stuff. I just want them to promote on the channels bigger than mine. Just give them some free stuff to promote the game. Why do you not value that? How is Konami not valuing all these views? And like, actually, the fact that they are disqualifying Farfa hurts their image, and I can't imagine, I would imagine actually the people that work for Konami's PR are like, holy crap, why did you ban this guy? This was such a stupid decision made by the staff and judges, whoever decided to do it. Because even though they didn't ban him, the very fact that they disqualified someone for filming a vlog doesn't hurt their, or doesn't help their image. It just hurts it a ton, because now a bunch of people say, well, why the heck would I play this game? They're treating their YouTubers, the face of this game, they're treating them like crap compared to a lot of other games that actually actively promote the channels on their social media pages. This just frustrates me so much. I can't understand how Konami did this, how they thought it was a good idea, I mean, it's not just one person, right? Like, Farfoot didn't just get disqualified because one person made a call. There's obviously a whole team of people that said, yeah, this is a good idea. Definitely disqualifying one of the most active European channels in our card game for literally nothing. That is a great idea. This is definitely a time when I want to follow the policy documents to a T, even though at all the American events they don't follow it at all. This is definitely a time to do that. And what I'm not saying is that Konami should start cracking down on every YouTuber and really stick to those policy documents, ban all of them if they hold up a camera. Actually, I'm saying just take that part out of the policy documents, or change it so it says that people can get disqualified if they are maliciously filming people with an intent to make fun of them on their YouTube pages, because taking pictures of people's butt cracks is not the same as filming a vlog at an event that you're excited to be at just to post your channel and celebrate it. Those are two entirely different things. Like, I don't even know how they're on the same plane. I completely agree with disqualifying YouTubers when they're doing things that are bad, not necessarily just critiquing Konami, but when they are actually hurting people or hurting people's image. Obviously disqualify those people. But when people are just filming the event that they're excited to be at, that they've paid hundreds if not thousands of dollars to be at, why are you disqualifying them? Why are you not celebrating that? Or at the very least, why are you not just ignoring that and saying, okay, it's cool that people are having fun at our events? I mean, realistically, they should be promoting it. They should be valuing our existence. So many times people come up to me and say, I'm at this event because you made a video about this game and you got me back to this game. Obviously, that's really good and that's really valuable. But if they just ignored us, that'd be better than what they're doing. So I think I've talked enough about this. I'm trying not to go on too many tangents, but this actually is just mind-boggling. It's super frustrating. I hope this doesn't get worse. I hope talking about this doesn't make Konami say, man, these YouTubers, they're just so whiny. They just wanna come into our events and film stuff. Those crazy people. These people that their job is literally to film and promote the card game. They want to film and promote the card game. No way, we're gonna ban all of them. I hope that's not what comes out of this video. I think realistically nothing will come out of this video, but I wanted to at least acknowledge that this happened, and hopefully in a year from now this changes, or 2 years from now we move towards a place where Konami acknowledges the existence of YouTubers and actually realizes that it has a ton of value, not only for the YouTubers but for the company and the betterment of the card game. But I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry about this rambling so much, but I had to get this off my chest. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.